What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for MicroStrategy Incorporated with the ticker symbol MSTR. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So some news items before I begin the analysis. Today is my birthday, guys. So if you guys want to give me a gift, just support the channel. I appreciate it greatly. Another thing is that a lot of people ask about the NASDAQ inclusion. I do not care about that at all. I only look at the technicals. You can already see the technicals are already favoring the inclusion. They basically write the news to fit the price action. So you can already see the headlines. MicroStrategy up 10% because inclusion in the NASDAQ. So you can already see it happening before it even happens, before it even comes out, right? So the market's already bullish. It has been bullish for a long time. So you're going to see good news come out after good news, and then they're just going to keep on writing the news to fit the price action. So a lot of times I don't care about the news, I care about the technicals. If there was one, imagine if there was one place where all the news can come together to be summed up. Well, what do you think that is called? It's called the price chart. So all the news comes together and be summed up. All the bad news, all the good news, all the fundamentals on this price chart. So this is all I care about. So that's all I want to cover for that. And then Bitcoin, again, looks like it's pumping up higher. I'm looking for a new all-time high very shortly, probably the $105,000 level. So MicroStrategy is going to be pulling up as well, and it has some catching up to do. I'm looking for the 550, and then obviously that would be the next target, the all-time high, and then possibly much more higher than that. So let's take a look at the daily chart. Well, it looks like price yesterday. Oh, another thing before I get started, one comment was yesterday, oh, you change your analysis. Well, you're supposed to do that. You don't want to be have a fixated mindset, because that way you can lose a lot of money, right? Imagine you keep on buying the dips in a downtrend, right? Even though the market keeps on going down and down and down. So why do you keep on doing that, right? You got to change your analysis. As more price develops, you change your analysis. A lot of times traders, they will bail on a trade if it's not working out in their favor. Just like you will bail on an investment if the company is not doing that well. Did you change your analysis? Well, obviously you have to, right? So I don't even know what the point of that was. It just, comments, just some of them are just very ignorant. Now let's take a look at MicroStrategy daily chart. This is just a pullback. Looks like a flag pattern, just like any other pullback in the past, right over here, right over here, right over here, right over here. So again, just a healthy pullback in the market. Overall, the trend has been up, so that has not changed at all for a while now. Short term, there was some consolidation. Price caught up to the EMA. It was struggling to drop lower, and we may see price move up higher, at least in the short term. Maybe we won't get a new all-time high, but at least in the short term, it is driving up higher. So let's go intraday to see what's going on. So intraday shows that there was a measure move target. This is one leg down right here. This was the second leg down. Price was attempting, keyword attempting, to reach the 308 level. This was the first attempt by the bears right here that failed. This was a failed breakout. Price rallied higher. This was the second attempt that failed. Then price went up in the form of two legs. That was a two-legged pullback. Since it was still below this prior high, that tells me the measure move target is still in play. And then the bears tried two more times. One leg here, two legs here, and now they're still failing. So that tells me that the bulls can succeed in driving up the price. So this is all one large leg right here, because technically this is two, one, two. So that combines to be one now, especially because when we saw two legs down, one, two. So the second leg wasn't as measured, but either way, it was two legs down. So now we can begin another push up higher, targeting the 467, 468 level, especially because it looks like we're breaking this downward trend line. So I think there could be a possible long opportunity here at maybe entry at the 412, stop loss at the below this prior swing right over here. So if you're wrong, you get out because it could drop down much further. And then if you're right, you get out right at that measure move target, right near these prior highs. So that's a 1-to-1, meaning if you're risking 100, you make 100. You're risking a million, you make a million. So this is about a 1-to-1 ratio. Again, not trading advice, just something that's sticking out to me, that if we see a breakout towards a breakout of this trend line, a strong one, I think there's a good chance to see price reach up to the high 460s. What can also happen is we are seeing this sideways consolidation pattern. So it could be a fail breakout, meaning we break the trend line, then we fail. Because we're just consolidating, we stop out and then we go up. I mean, that can also occur, but as of right now, it looks like since Bitcoin's pushing up, that also adds weight to this long potential. So we'll see if this plays out. Yeah, either way, it looks bullish in the short term, expecting higher prices. This would be the target in play, this measurement target. I like how the bears were struggling to reach their target, which means the bulls can succeed in reaching theirs. So we'll see what happens. But as right now, it looks like if we get up to the 412s, 413s, I think there's an opportunity to see a price move up to the 460s and 470s. And then from there, obviously the 550s. So we'll see what happens with this one. We'll leave it on. Let's see what happens. Could be wrong, could be right. We'll see what happens. It looks likely to occur though. Now let's take a look at the daily chart again. Again, nice bullish day. Follow through from yesterday. That's what you want to see. And we go on the weekly. What do I see in the weekly? Price is maintaining this momentum higher. So we could just see price staying overextended from this EMA for a while, maybe something like this. We don't have to pull back from we don't have to pull back to the EMA every time. A lot of times the price can ride along the EMA. Exactly what happened here in 2020. You can see that the price was riding along the EMA, the blue line, kind of parallel to it. So we could be seeing something similar. So what you could do is take a bars pattern. You can forecast that over. So you can copy this and move it over. So we could be seeing something like that. And again, look at this target right at that $1,500 level that I've been eyeing for a while now. And this says at the same pace, it could be sometime in just a couple of months. So again, I'm looking for the $1,500 target based on this prior move up right over here. So between the $1,500 and $1,600 target, so you can at least 4x. Again, it's not guaranteed, but that's what the target's telling me. 15, 1,600, and then maybe 4,000 in the long-term future. Maybe even this cycle. I don't know. I'll go off of the price action, but that is what the chart is telling me. So as of right now, pretty good looking. So all I have for MicroStrategy and daily weekly charts. We'll see how it closes today. I had to do my analysis early, so I'm busy later today, but already looks like price is trying to break out higher. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.